Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, just go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on your bells. Now today we'll be doing a lace wig review from Wow African Hair. Now they always send me great quality wigs, and today we are back with another one. And this is their 22-inch kind of like loose wave somewhat, and it's pre-colored in the color 1B brown. Now this is about like my second time actually wearing this color. But the difference is with this wig, it was pre-colored, and the previous wig I had to lighten it myself. But this wig does come with some elastic band on the inside. The knots are already pre-bleached, and it also comes pre-plucked. So all I had to do was just unpackage the wig and begin to install it. Now, if you watched my previous YouTube video, I showed you guys a start to finish video, and I also showed you guys my ball cap method with me doing the glue. But today, because I'm going to show you guys how to do a it's going to be a strong hold using the minimum adhesive, and I just want to show you guys that if you just want to do like a little light hold, your wig can still be secure using my lace products. So for today, I will not be using the glue for the ball cap method because this is a light hold installation that I will be doing. So that means I will just be using the regular Got2b spray as my ball cap method of choice. And what I'm going to do is just apply that first layer of that Got2b spray, and I'm going to blow dry it on heat, and I'm just going to do that for a few minutes until it is mostly dry. And then I'm going to go back in for the second time with that Got2b spray once again, and I'm going to spray down the hairline again, and that just gives you an extra secure ball cap method. That way you don't have to worry about anything rolling up or rolling backwards. So that's why I'm going to spray that hairline twice to secure it, and then I will go ahead and cut off the extra cap. So now that we have dried that second coat of that Got2b spray, now I'm just taking my scissors and I am cutting off the extra cap. Now, if you did this step exactly how I told you or I showed you, you will get a easy creative ball cap method, and it will not roll up or anything like that, and you will still get that nice secure hold as if you did it with that one layer of my adhesive. But however, I'm going to continue to cut off the rest of that cap, and you just kind of want to pull it backwards and cut as close as you can to where it's like, you know, tacked down. That way it'll be easy peasy for you, and you will really don't have to worry about tacking anything down. But now I'm going to go ahead and take my foundation, and I'm going to apply the darker shade, and today I'm using the level 15 palette. On my previous video I used level 13 and I used the darker shade, but you know, sometimes you can kind of mix which palette that you choose to use. So yeah, today I'm just going to be using that level 15, and I'm going to be using that darker shade, and then I'm going to go ahead and just apply that all over the front of the cap. Now, the reason why I applied so much this time because I wasn't really sure what install I was going to do, so I just added more just in case. And then I also took that same foundation and I applied it on the inside of the lace wig as well, on the top and also on the bottom. But this lace is HD lace, so it's going to blend to the T regardless. And the wig did come with the part down the middle already like pre-styled, so I'm going to end up hot combing the part out somewhat for the style that I chose to do. But for right now, before I even start to apply my adhesive, I'm just going to cut the extra lace from around the ears. That way the wig can sit how I need it to be. and then I will go ahead and begin to apply my layers. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, this is a minimum adhesive. I'm using the minimum adhesive, but I'm still getting the maximum hold. And I just want to show you guys how strong my adhesive is, even only with 2 layers. Now, I did create a layer chart for you guys, so you know, depending on what type of hold you want, how many layers to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and repeat it here in the video just in case you missed it. If you just want like a temporary hold, just use 1 or 2 layers. If you want like a strong hold for like about 2 to 3 weeks, you could do 3 to 4 layers. But if you want like the mega hold for like if you're very sweaty, or like if you sweat a lot, or you're about to do like a water vacation, I recommend 5 to 7 layers max. Do not go past 7. And I say up to 7 because I don't know what type of water, you know, activities you guys will be doing. If you're just getting a little splash here and there, you can just do like 5 to 6. But if you're really gonna be like swimming, like maybe snorkeling underwater or something like that, then I would say use 7 max, okay? So I went ahead and applied that first layer, and it was focusing mainly like on the cap. But now you guys see for my second layer, I applied a thicker layer. And once I apply this layer, that is all that I am going to use. And I'm going to allow that to dry clear, which I'm going to let you guys see how quickly it dries, even though I applied a thick layer. And then I'm going to begin to tack my wig down. And my wig was still stuck, okay, with only 2 layers. Like, it's still tight. You still get that maximum hold. Y'all know this new and approved formula do not play, okay? So y'all see I'm doing my little shiggy. Little 1, 2, 3. Just letting the little seconds pass on by as the glue turns clear. As you guys can see, I don't even know what I'm doing at this point, but the glue is just drying clear over time. And you know, this is not really sped up like that, so you guys can really see like I'm just really doing a bunch of nothing, and boom, the glue is already clear. So now your lace is ready to be tacked down once it turns clear. So I'm going to start by pulling that center of the wig down in the glue. And you know, most of that front widow's peak area is going to get cut off because I do not have a widow's peak hairline, nor do I have a large forehead. So most of that lace in the middle will get cut off. But I still like to start in the middle, and then I like to do my, you know, my hairline one side at a time. So I'll usually start with my left hand side, which I'm doing now. And I just took that lace and placed it right into that glue, and I'm just combing it on in. And now I'm taking the other side, pulling it into that glue as well, and just combing that in as well. And my wig is still stuck into place with only those 2 layers. And then of course I'm gonna go in with my blow dryer, blow dry on the heat setting, and blow dry that in really good, and then tie it down with that melt belt. exactly 10 minutes. And now I'm gonna go in with my lace glider and begin to raise off that extra lace. Now, if you really want that no baby hair look, you can achieve it by just making sure you pluck your hairline to your liking, and then you just have to be very mindful of your glue placement and as well as your wig placement. You want to make sure that you place your lace past where you applied your glue, be mindful that you put that lace past where you applied your glue, because if you make that mistake of placing the lace behind where you applied the glue, then you will have glue outside of your hairline, which is going to create a lot of mess and a lot of cleanup work afterwards. So if you do desire to get that natural baby, that natural no baby hair hairline, then just be mindful of where you placing your wig and your glue. And I always mention, just try to get your wig tacked down. Mostly, if you do have little pieces that still need to be tacked down, you can just go right in afterwards and apply more adhesive as needed. So for those little places that's still lifting in the front, I'm just going to take 2 layers still of that adhesive and just slide it onto those little pieces. Now, it's really your choice. You can cut that off, or you can glue it down if you want it, or you feel like you kind of need it, you can. But if you don't need it, just cut it all off. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to do I was still undecided on this style at this point, and 2, I didn't know if I wanted to do a no baby hair look or a baby hair look. So that's why I just glued it just in case. But I'm just going to take 2 layers of that adhesive once again under those little cracks and just tap the wig down in those areas. So after tacking down those areas, I went right ahead and pushed the lace back into that glue. And I'm just taking a blow dryer on the heat setting and just blow drying that lace on in, taking my fingertips and just applying pressure on the edges of the lace just to make sure that everything is melted, tacked down, and is giving us very natural results. So now I'm going to go ahead and repeat these same steps exactly to the other side. So now that the wig is all tacked down, I'm going to go ahead and begin to pull down the small thin section in the front for my baby hair. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull down a thin layer from ear to ear. And then once I do that, I am going to part it and braid it into like different sections. And then I'm going to go back in with my skin tone foundation and reapply it across my hairline. Spray the hairline with Tresemme and then tie it down again with that melt belt. And I'm going to let that sit for another 5 to 7 minutes. before we go ahead and tie the hairline down, I want to just show you guys how secure your wig still is, even with only 2 layers of adhesive. My wig is still tight, still secure, and it is not lifting. So now I'm going to go ahead and tie the hairline down. Right now I was just trying to kind of see, you know, like what style I wanted to do, but I ended up doing like a little top pony in the middle and the 2 little curl pieces in the front. Kind of want, I don't know, I was just like so undecisive today with, you know, as far as styling, so I just did whatever came to mind. Now I do want to mention I tried a new method to do my baby hairs, which I didn't really honestly like how my baby hairs came out today, so I didn't show you guys that. But the technique that I use to do my baby hairs, when I do my next installation, I will show you guys in detail how I would create my soft baby hairs. Okay, so just make sure you stay tuned for that. Disregard the baby hairs in this video. I'm gonna say it again, y'all. Disregard the baby hairs in this video. I wasn't feeling them or whatever, but the technique that I used, I did like them. I just didn't like my baby hairs at all. But I will show you guys that technique in the next tutorial that I release. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, because I think you guys will love this technique to get your soft looking baby hairs. But once I do, you know, let that melt belt sit and let that lace dry completely, I will come back, remove all of that, and get into the styling portion. So as I mentioned, I will do a top ponytail only in the center, and then I'm going to you know, do my baby hairs off camera, and you know, do the little 2 curl pieces in the front. And as far as like styling, I did not curl the hair over. One, because this wig was already pre-bleached, I did not have to wash it or bleach any knots, so the natural curl pattern that was in the wig was still in it, kind of like, you know, it looked kind of like wand curls that you brush out. So I just didn't feel like it was necessary to just recurl the whole thing, because I like that cute, loose, messy look that the curls was giving. So yeah, I just kept the natural pattern in, and so I'm just going to hot comb my hairline back and then focus on the actual styling. So I went ahead and made my equal parts on both sides, or as equal as I could get it at this point, because now that I'm looking at it, it is a little off, but whatever. At this point, I didn't even care. I was trying to get the TGI, y'all. I was hungry, so yeah. I didn't even realize that it's a little off, but child, anyway, so so now I'm doing a little 2 bang strips in the front. So I'm just doing like little semicircles, little, you know, just try to make it as round as possible, and then I'm just going to repeat the other thing to the other side. And once I do that, I will, you know, do those mess of a baby hairs that I caught myself doing last night. And you know, I'm just being honest with y'all. I just keep it real. When I love my install, I'll let y'all know, but when I ain't really feeling it like that, I'll let y'all know either way. So I just be real with myself, okay? So anyways, I'm just going to pull those little pieces out. I'm going to put that top part in a little rubber band and, you know, just get into the baby hairs that I will not be showing you guys, and just showing you guys like the finishing touches. So just keep on watching. So I went ahead and did those baby hairs, child, and I'm taking my little edges curler thingy and just curling the two front pieces. And like, even though I curled the front, I kind of went back in and then flat ironed this so it kind of stretched the curl out a little bit, because I felt like the curl was a little too tight. But overall, I really did love this wig. It's super soft, and I felt like the color was really pretty. I might actually go back in and do another style with this wig, like just restyle it differently and maybe redo my baby hair so I feel, you know, a little more better. But at this point, I was ready to go eat, so it was just like, let me just do this real quick and get up out of here. So I just left the hair in its natural state, its natural pattern, which is very like loose and body-ish like. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope overall you guys still learned something from this video, but we do have more videos coming, and I might do like a restyle video with this hair as well. So just have your notifications turned on anyways, and make sure you guys, do subscribe, because we'll be doing more videos. I'm off strike, as y'all know, so I just want to keep giving y'all these videos that's new, and even some older videos I still have to upload. But thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys in the next video. Make sure you check out the description details below also for this wig if you want to purchase this pre-colored brown wig. It is super pretty, super soft, and it's really like a unpackaged and install type of wig. So very beginner friendly for those who don't know how to pluck, and for those who don't know how to bleach knots and all of that. So yeah, love this wig. Always get quality hair from this company, so make sure you guys check out those details below. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on the next video, and just stay tuned for the finished look.